They're set to roll out of the plant, a fleet of made-in-Quebec low-speed electric cars ready to hit the province's roads.
This vehicle is 40 kilometers and it has a range of 60 kilometers of distance. Then after you have to replug it.
Safety regulations and political opposition kept the cars off Canadian streets. But Quebec plugged in and set up a pilot project, allowing the vehicles only where the speed limit is 50 kilometers an hour. The City of Montreal was one of the first in line for the ZENN, a name that stands for zero emission, no noise.
This is our level of battery, of charge.
Its range is limited. It may have a hard time facing Quebec winters, but the ZENN boasts of cutting down pollution and costs.
To charge over one night, it's going to pull 8 kilowatts from your electricity, so we're talking about 40 cents.
Ontario, too, is running a more limited pilot project, allowing the vehicles in conservation areas, for instance.
The first major city in Canada to be pioneering this legislation.
And the City of Vancouver has just voted in a new bylaw, paving the way to allow these green cars on all city streets. It's a jolt of interest that experts say is easily explained.
Well, we're basically running out of fossil fuel. That's the answer.
Several companies, including ZENN, are now designing higher-speed vehicles that can travel further and faster. The pilot project here in Quebec is scheduled to last for 3 years. After that, the government will evaluate and decide whether to allow the electric vehicles on Quebec roads for good. Deciding whether to give a green light to big changes on the roads. Geneviève Beauchemin, CTV News, Saint-Jérôme, Quebec.